Meet Arma, a young boy growing up in a small town, dreaming of achieving greatness in life. From the very beginning, he had a fire in his heart, a desire to rise above ordinary circumstances and leave a mark on the world. But life was not easy. People around him doubted his potential. Teachers told him he was average. Friends laughed at his big dreams. Even family questioned if his ambitions were realistic. Yet deep inside, Armin had a voice that would not be silenced. That small voice whispered every day, "Keep going, no matter what." Every morning before the sun rose, Armin would wake up and begin his training. It didn't matter if it was raining, snowing, or the winds were harsh. He ran, he studied, he practiced, and he gave his absolute best in everything. Many times he stumbled. His body ached, his mind was exhausted, and failure greeted him more often than success. People laughed, critics mocked, and self-doubt crept in. But every failure became a lesson. Every obstacle taught him resilience, patience, and perseverance. He refused to quit. He knew deep in his heart that true success comes only to those who endure through hardship. As the years went by, Armin faced countless challenges. He applied for competitions, projects, and opportunities. Most of them rejected him. He was told he wasn't good enough. He didn't have the resources. He lacked experience. Each rejection stung, but he didn't allow it to break him. Instead, he analyzed each failure, learned from it, and came back stronger. He experimented with new strategies, refined his skills, and kept pushing forward relentlessly. The town that once doubted him began to notice small improvements. Friends who had laughed now watched silently, witnessing his commitment. Armin learned that perseverance is silent, but it is powerful. One day, a small victory arrived. A local competition recognized his talent. It was a minor success, but for Armin, it felt monumental. The taste of accomplishment, no matter how small, fueled his determination. That night, he sat by the window, reflecting on every struggle, every early morning, every ounce of effort. He whispered to himself, "I am getting closer. This is just the beginning." The journey ahead was long, but for the first time, hope felt tangible. Armin realized that success is a series of small steps, each building on the other, each one a victory of perseverance. However, life's challenges never ceased. Soon, Armin encountered a major setback. A project he had been working on for months, something he had poured his heart into, failed publicly. His competitors mocked him, critics wrote harsh reviews, and many told him to give up. The feeling of despair was overwhelming. For the first time, Armin questioned his path. Thoughts of quitting filled his mind. But then he remembered all the mornings he had woken up early, all the nights he had stayed up working tirelessly, all the failures that had taught him strength. He took a deep breath, straightened his posture, and whispered, "I will not give up. Not now, not ever." That decision, simple yet profound, would define the rest of his life. From that day forward, Armin approached challenges differently. He visualized every goal, prepared meticulously, and embraced failures as teachers rather than enemies. Each obstacle became an opportunity to grow, each rejection a lesson to refine his approach. He started mentoring younger peers, sharing his story, and learning that helping others gave him a deeper sense of purpose. His confidence grew not from external recognition, but from the inner knowledge that he was committed and relentless. The world outside could doubt him, but he never doubted himself again. Years of relentless effort brought Armand to the biggest challenge of his life, a national competition that could define his career. The stakes were higher than ever. Competitors were faster, stronger, and more experienced. The day of the event, nerves and fear almost paralyzed him. Memories of all previous failures flashed through his mind. The crowd roared, and for a moment he felt overwhelmed. But then he closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and remembered every step of his journey. The early mornings, the endless practices, the countless times he had refused to quit. He realized he had already won in spirit. With renewed determination, he stepped forward and began. Every movement, Every decision, every action was executed with precision and focus. The race was intense. Opponents pushed him to his limits. His body screamed, his heart raced, and yet he refused to yield. He recalled a lesson from life. Strength is not measured by never falling, but by rising every time you fall. With each stride, he felt the weight of past struggles transforming into energy. Pain became motivation, doubt became focus, and fear became courage. As the finish line approached, Armin faced one final hurdle. A competitor who had been ahead the entire race. All seemed lost, but Armin dug deeper. With a surge of energy drawn from years of persistence, he pushed past exhaustion, outpaced his rival, and crossed the finish line first. The crowd erupted in cheers. Tears of joy streamed down his face, but more importantly, he felt an inner triumph. The victory of persistence, resilience, and belief. Armin's story teaches a timeless lesson. True success is not merely achieving a goal. It is enduring through hardships, rising after failures, and maintaining belief in yourself when no one else does. Every struggle, every obstacle, and every lonely hour of hard work matters. They shape your character, prepare you for greatness, and define the real victory. This story is for everyone who has ever doubted themselves, felt defeated, or wondered if their dreams are worth it. Remember Armin's journey. Remember that perseverance can break barriers, courage can move mountains, and determination can turn dreams into reality. Your journey is unique, your struggles are meaningful, and your commitment will lead you to success. Carry this lesson in your heart. Obstacles are temporary, struggles are lessons, and persistence turns dreams into reality. Let this story inspire you to chase your own dreams relentlessly. Never give up, keep moving forward, and let your determination light the path to your greatness. Every step counts, every effort matters, and your story can inspire countless others, just like Armin's inspired you.